Zelda Breath of the Wild might release later on Wii U than the NX.
Yeah. So that's yeah. I think that this can totally happen because it happened before. Yes, Twilight Princess, of course, was released on GameCube and Wii. It was a launch title for the Wii, but if we look at the Wikipedia release dates here, it was released later on the GameCube. So in Japan this did not happen because in Japan the whole Wii launched in December. It launched later than in the other territories. But for example, in America, the Wii launched on November 19th, 2006, and the GameCube version of Twilight Princess launched a month later on December 2006. Why not do this again, right? Because it makes a lot of sense. If you release this highly anticipated game first on the platform that you want everyone to buy, then people that are really Zelda fans and really want to play this new Zelda game will buy the new system easier. They probably already are thinking about buying the new system because they are Nintendo fans. But still, this is like that push that they need. And on the other hand, the Wii U users, yeah, okay, you might screw them a little bit, but yeah, is that enough to not have this like nice sales boost for the NX? I can't really because I was not really paying attention to this news because it's like now 10 years ago. I got the Wii at launch, I got Twilight Princess at launch, but I did not own a GameCube, so that's not why I was like waiting for this version of Zelda as well, the GameCube version. So I don't really know if this was like a big deal back then, but I can imagine that it was because yeah, if you are holding on, if you don't have the money, for example, for the NX yet, or not interested in buying it because you're let down by the Wii U and you don't really trust Nintendo anymore, something like that, but you do want to play this new Zelda game, I understand that you will be pissed if they make this decision. So I think they will get some bad PR out of this, but I don't think that will really be anything compared to the extra sales they will get because because of them releasing the Zelda game first on NX. So what do you think? Will they do this, or is this a possibility?
I think it's a possibility. I hope they don't, just because I'm pro-consumer. I think if they want to do something and release a new game, it should release on both. That way they don't leave the Wii U hanging, especially since Zelda was promised for the Wii U for such a long time now, that if they were to do something like this, it would be a smack in the face, a complete backhand and a front hand to their consumers that own a Wii U, because you promise something for so long and you don't deliver it until after the new product is out. I mean, this is completely wrong, like from a consumer end. I think it's possible though, because you've mentioned they've done it before, and it would cause people who don't realize how much of a slap to the face it is and just have money to throw at them, and they will just go out and get an NX regardless and just purchase it that way because they're Zelda fans, they want to get it, and they're fanboys. I don't want them to do this. I don't think that it would be good for consumers at all. I think it would be terrible for consumers. But it's possible. It definitely is. But I don't think they want the bad PR around this, though. I think it would be bad.
But why? Yeah, I think it will be bad as well. But maybe it will be 1 week, so they can really say.
If it's 1 week, that's fine. I still don't agree with it. But if it's only 1 week, that's fine.
Yeah,
if it's
it
like
was 1 month, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's a month, then we're starting to go into backhand territory to your consumers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, if we look at the development cycle of Twilight Princess in 2003, so this was 3 years before Twilight Princess was announced, they said that a new Twilight Princess or Zelda game was in the works for GameCube. So this is like the same sort of development cycle and announcement cycle they're going for with a Breath of the Wild game. So I think we might be cautious about this, that it might happen. And what was also happening, and this is what I heard, was that the GameCube version was just nowhere to be found. Of course, the Wii U was sold out as well, but you could probably buy and find the Zelda game. On GameCube, the Princess game, was never that it was just not in stores. They probably made like not a lot of copies or something like that. It was just sold out everywhere. Of course, the GameCube doesn't have the eShop, so for the Wii U it will not be that big of a problem. But still, that could also be something they're doing with just make not a lot of Breath of the Wild Wii U copies, but the NX copy you can buy it right here. Yeah, I don't know. I understand why they would do it, but like you said, it would totally suck for people that just want to play it on the Wii U, because maybe it will just look the same. I mean, on
At
the
this point,
NX and the Wii U.
At this point, we probably think it will. I mean, from
Yeah.
the rumors that we're seeing, I mean, the Wii U runs most games natively at 720p already, so if the NX is going to do the same thing, just maybe with a little bit more graphics settings turned up, then I think the normal average consumer is just going to see, oh, well, I'm just going to get a more value with the NX because it's portable as well, where the Wii U, I mean, it kind of is a portable as well. I mean, you could turn your TV off and everything, but you still need everything running and everything. But, like, it's still, there shouldn't be any porting issues. There shouldn't be... You played it also at E3 on a Wii U, I assume, unless they were, magically throwing in an NX there without you knowing.
I really hope that would happen, but no, it didn't.
And so if that's the case and it was running fine, which everything that I've seen, even from Digital Foundry, they analyzed it, it was running just fine, a little bit of hiccups here and there. So it seems like it's already a polished product for the most part.
I think it's already done. I would not be surprised if it's already done. I mean, they started working on this they probably started working on this after Skyward Sword, and that game launched it was like the last year of the Wii. So probably, I don't know. I will look it up. But anyway, they have been working on this game for so long. They only delayed this because of the NX. I don't believe it. Why would they announce it so early? And maybe to have this greatness awaits, like, yeah, but you have Zelda coming to the Wii U as well. But then to not show it at E3 when they already announced it, I think at that time they thought, okay, yeah, we have the Zelda game, we will just not show it at E3 because we know that it will be far out because we will release on the NX as well.
Well, the reason why the greatness awaits thing was a thing because Sony marketed it heavily. Like, I still see greatness awaits trailers even today. And so
maybe you see him in your dreams. I think you're so.
No. I saw a Horizon trailer the other day, and it said "Greatness Awaits." So Sony heavily markets this entire slogan. Nintendo, I've never seen a Nintendo commercial for a really long time.
No.
Maybe in Japan they run Nintendo commercials. I don't know. But it's like, as far as here in America, I don't see anything
3DS
from them.
Ones. Maybe
I think maybe I've seen one of those. Yeah, like when they initially released it. But like, if they wanted to hype it up like that, I would want to see trailers. But I haven't even seen trailers for it. So I don't know. I think we both agree that if it's possible, certainly possible that this would happen. But if it's a week delay on the Wii U and you get it immediately on the NX, then that would be a little bit more stomachable. But if it's later than that, then I think we both agree that it's just a big slap to the face to anyone who
absolutely. And whatever happens, of course, we don't really have insights in Nintendo or what's going on there, but because they will probably communicate, we just need some more time with the Wii U version. Please understand it, but we want to release Breath of the Wild as fast as we can on NX. They will probably say something like that. I think we have to accept it all, that it's totally bullshit. That they totally, if they delay this game, they totally do it because they want to sell the NX and have this as an exclusive first and then later released on Wii U. We also saw this with Titanfall, for example. That was also probably already done on PC, but it launched later on PC because Microsoft had this deal to release on Xbox One first. So that's probably what we're going to see here as well, I think. I mean, history probably repeats itself. I think they looked at the Wii and how it did, and that was, of course, a lot because of Wii Sports, but also because they had some cool launch games. I mean, Zelda, to have that at launch it's cool, and to not be able to play it anywhere else, yeah, then you want to be part of that, of course. So it would suck, but I think for them, business wise, I think they should eat. They could probably eat this bad PR and still have like a good launch for the NX, a better one than if they would lose it. Because with the Wii version of Twilight Princess, it had the motion controls, and people were like, okay, I can swing Link's sword or something like that. Now the only feature is, of course, you can take it on the road. It's a big one, but still, it will probably play the same. If you're not really a handheld gamer, you would not look at this NX and say, oh, I really need to play Zelda on this thing instead of the Wii U version. Okay,
Yeah,
but I think yeah.
I definitely, yeah, I think we both sort of came to agreement on this one, as far as that's concerned. Yeah, it's Nintendo. History repeats itself. As it's definitely a common thing to say, and it's certainly something that always holds true, for the most part. And with Nintendo not really fully adjusting in the past to different things that people were complaining about, very possible they just will continue the trend because
And it
Nintendo
was successful.
yeah, and it's successful.
So,
Yeah. They have the most loyal fans, and I think that they abuse the loyalty of their fans too often, and I think
Yeah.
they will again in this
Yeah.
particular case.